I just finished Blue Lock Season 2, and when I saw those last 12 minutes of the anime, and I sat there, and two thoughts came to my head. One was, well, I gotta make a video about this now, so there's that. Get to it, buddy. And the second thought was I actually wrong about Blue Lock Season 2? Kinda not. You know what I'm saying? Alright, let's talk about it. So, as you know, I'm pretty sure people are celebrating, like, damn near throwing parties of how good the animation was in the finale. That actually made me wanting to finish it, because, like, if you didn't know, I start right at the start of the U20 arc, and I just didn't continue because the animation still didn't, like, well, I get to that at the point. But, yeah, I didn't continue, and I was like, I might as well binge it now to get to that moment everyone's talking about. And I did, and I must say, that last episode, especially the second half, cinema. That shit was peak. I can't believe I'm saying that about Season 2 of Blue Lock. That shit was genuinely peak fiction. Peak animation, too. Yes, peak animation. Bro, they locked the fuck in. And speaking of that, I'm going to talk more about that in the next video, actually, because I got to think and sit down and break that whole thing down for y'all, because that shit was that lit. Yes. But this video, I just want to talk about Season 2 in general and how I kind of wasn't wrong about it, because if you don't know, I made a video about Blue Lock, the trailer actually, and I said I was worried about Blue Lock, and rightfully so. And then I think I made another list video, and I said biggest film was anime, and I put Blue Lock right there. I think that was the first one I mentioned. And if you actually watch that video, you kind of tell how my tone was for Blue Lock Season 2. I was not happy with that at all. I was so mad and disappointed. And I believe that's the last time I talked about Blue Lock on this channel, besides, my top anime list. I kind of threw a shot at Blue Lock too. Yeah, I kind of, I kind of shouldn't have Blue Lock. I'm sorry. I'm keeping it spade to spade. But anyways, going back to the premise of this video, was I wrong about Blue Lock Season 2? Not really. And here's why. So I talked about Demon Slayer, right? I'm gonna treat it like Demon Slayer Season 4. You remember how I said that in the top anime list, I think I put in the honorable mentions because I said Demon Slayer Season 4 wasn't all that, except for the last episode, and I think a little bit of the first episode. But like, the last episode was a banger. Like, it was a great finale. But the stuff in between the first and last episode was kind of like filler BS that we didn't need, and stretched out, dragged out shit that we didn't need, honestly. Well, I take it back, not BS, but unnecessary stuff, at least to me. I feel the same exact way for Blue Lock Season 2, except regarding the animation this time. Like, the story, it was cool, but the animation is just, it didn't get good to me, at least until, well, okay, it didn't get spectacular to me till the last episode. But it's crazy because when I binged it, man, I was struggling to get through that shit. If someone asked me, should I watch Season 2 or read the manga? I'm literally going to tell them, read the manga, but watch the finale. Season 2 was so tough, and I started right back at the U20 arc, because don't even get me started on episodes before the U20 arc. That shit was abysmal to watch. But I started at the U20 arc, or the U20 match, and I'm like, okay, this is where we're going to pick things up, right? Bro, I watched, I think, a good 6-7 episodes until the finale, and I tell you, bro, there was probably at least 3 scenes that was above average at best. And before y'all say, oh, the animators, like, the situation, I know, I heard about the situation, that sucks for that, and I kind of blame the industry on that part. They kind of messed up for that. But I'm sorry, man. Like, as a viewer, as an enjoyer, and as a person who enjoyed the animation for Season 1 of Blue Lock, this is kind of like disappointing, bro. I'm trying to get through it, and I'm just like, bro, I'm looking like these every time. Sometimes it got so bad I couldn't even tell what happened, right? Or I wasn't even impressed. Like, the anime would emphasize an important moment, and I just didn't care, or I just didn't understand it because the animation wasn't hidden at all. I've seen countless people say that, oh, it's still enjoyable, it's still watchable. I'm sorry, even then, like, I would say towards the later half, like maybe the last 4 episodes, maybe it's watchable. But before that, I was struggling, bro. Like, it was just PNG, not lazy, but PNG slideshows, like JPEG, Blue Lock. As a person who watched 7 Deadly Sins Season 3, like, comparisons was there. I wanted Season 2 for the matches to be at least decent. It wasn't even that sometimes, or half the time wasn't even that. And that's all I wanted, bro. Like, that's how Season 1 was. I'm telling you, Season 1 was good. Even when they had, like, not that crazy animation, it was decent. It felt so cheap to look at Season 2 sometimes during the matches. And also another gripe I had too was sometimes they will overuse like the visual effects and like to emphasize like their aura or like their egoist mode, or I guess them locking in. It would just be too much sometimes, but I'm like, this is kind of necessary right here. I guess they had to make up for the bad animation, but to me, I just didn't like that part because it felt overused. And I hope you're at least trying to understand what I'm saying, because like I know some of y'all Blue Lock fans will go hard for this, and legit I see y'all shit on so many people who have the same opinion I have, but they say a lot less than I did, and it's like, bro, chill out. But now I would say there were some moments that I did like, even the animation was subpar. Like Nagi's goal, that shit was lit. I like the Rio and Nagi reunion. The whole brother episode with Ren and oh my god, what's his name? Itoshi, I think something like that. But yeah, Ren and his brother, that whole episode, their backstory, that was nice. Actually, that was above average animation right there too. King's goal, that moment was funny as hell though, and unexpected. That nigga came out of nowhere and scored. I was like, oh shit, that nigga King back. Shido goal. Now this part was crazy because I watched Dub for this part, and what he said is literally bonkers. But like, I'll go over that more in my next video. This goal was dope, and the transition, the CGI right here was actually pretty good at me. I liked it. And this guy stops for defensive skills. That's probably it. But once again, I'm saying everything before the last episode because last episode was beautiful and I love that episode. But yeah, moments like that was pretty good. So would I say season 2 was good? No, I'm sorry. Like, the only saving grace was the last episode, and even then, that didn't really save anything, because you gotta binge the other episodes to get to that part, and it's just, I don't know, like, it was tough to get through, and some people don't have the patience I have, so they'll just drop it right there and read the manga, so that's why I say it's kind of detrimental to season 2 in a way that it was like that. If it had season 1 animation, then I think season 2 would have been great, especially the finale. But it dropped. I'm sorry, the quality dropped. I noticed that the animation was actually a lot better when the dialogue scenes happened. And then when it got to the action part, like the match, it was like, oh, here we go, bro. Like, it just dropped, man. And that sucks. But like I said, it didn't stop me from liking certain characters and certain moments. But the animation was definitely a big letdown. And that's kind of all I got to say for season 2 of Blue Lock. And it's funny, I don't mean to compare animes, but like, that same day I did binge like the last 8 episodes of Bleach, so I guess that probably didn't help because you know how good the animation is. Still, like, I was just disappointed with season 2 besides the ending. The ending is very good. Yeah, and it's crazy how they just switched up the whole style and like locked in the last episode. People were saying they're saving their budget for the U20 match. Nah, nigga, they're saving their budget for the finale, man. Come on. But yeah, I think that's it though. I just had to make sure I get 8 minutes. But last final thoughts. Blue Lock season 2 was a letdown. If I had to rate it, I'd probably give it like a 5 out of 10. But you might say that's mid. Like I said, finale boosted it up. But it's still a tough stretch to get there. Tough watch to get there. And yeah, hopefully season 3 will have season 1 animation at least, or average at best animation, not like, you know, bad. But we'll see. I love the finale though. Like I said, I'll go over more of that next video. And yeah, that's kind of it. Hope y'all understand. I don't mean to, you know, shit on Blue Lock, but I just got to be honest, man. Do I still think it's a fumble? Yeah, a little bit, because they did hurt the reputation of Blue Lock. But season 3 could bring it back into shape, you know, bring it back into the GOAT status. But yeah, that's it. Drop a like if you agree with me. Comment down below how you feel about season 2. Do you agree with my stance? Do you disagree? What do you like about it? Did you like the animation? What was your favorite moment? Anything. Comment down below. With that being said, see y'all next time. I'm out. Peace. Over. Whoa.